So, you guys doing okay over here? You good? You know, the piano normally is like this. I'm playing like this so I can see everybody. I feel like you guys over here, I can't really see, but we thought, well, maybe you guys would like to see the hands and see that I'm really playing. Every now and then I feel like it's good to just kind of like open up like a musical tax return, you know? Just let you know what's going on over here. Anyway, I feel like I divided the room with that joke. Let's come back together. Let's go back to 2005, okay? So I had just signed my first record deal with Island Def Jam, and I was super excited. This was all that I had dreamed about my entire life. And I had a brief stint in 7th grade where the NBA seemed like it was kind of my main focus, but that was brief, and then I came back to music. So it was 2005, and I had just graduated from college at Anderson, but I was still living in Anderson, and I was still on campus a lot and using the practice rooms and writing. That was kind of where I felt at home. But the label had started to fly me out to LA to do some writing trips, and also go down to Nashville and do some writing trips down there. And I, on this one particular day, I was supposed to drive down to Nashville and do a week-long writing trip. And I woke up that morning. I sort of didn't want to go because I wasn't used to doing the writing thing. It was still so new for me, and that whole collaborating with people that you don't know and getting real intimate and writing a song by 5 o'clock. I wasn't a pro at it yet. We'll put it that way. And so I woke up that morning and I was supposed to drive down to Nashville. I look out the window and my car is like covered in like 13 inches of snow. You know what it's like. And that's just called like Wednesday in January for you guys. But so I called my guy up in New York, and I was like, we got tons of snow. There's no way I can get my car out. I can't make it down to Nashville probably till like tomorrow or the next day or next month or whatever. And so he was like, okay, well we'll postpone the trip. No big deal. So I felt this huge weight lifted off my shoulders. I hung up the phone. I'm sure I fell right back asleep. And then he calls me back like an hour later, and he's like, "Hey, great news! The guy that you're supposed to write with today, he's actually coming up." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "What do you mean? What do I mean? He's coming up." And I was like, he's up and coming? What do you mean? And he was like, no, he's like in his car driving up to you in Indiana. He's probably thinking like, why did we sign this idiot? And I was like, oh, great. And this guy, his name is Marcus Hummon. He is, we're friends to this day. He lives in Nashville. He's an amazing artist just all around. Just a great guy and a great songwriter and just a great artist. But he will forever, to me, be like one of the greatest guys walking the planet because he drove up to Anderson, Indiana. He drove to Anderson. No one comes to Anderson. No, I mean, some people who live there don't even drive back to Anderson when they leave. I just couldn't believe that he drove up to Anderson, Indiana in a snowstorm and wrote with me, and I got to kind of write on my home turf, so to speak, with this amazing writer. And he came in with this idea, which I don't want to get too nerdy, but if there's ever a place to get nerdy musically, it's right here on the stage. But he came in, and he knows we had never met. All he knows is that I'm this young kid who had just signed with Island Def Jam, So they're looking for pop hits. And he comes in with this piano idea that's in like 9/8 time signature, and then it goes to 5/4 time signature, and then the chorus is in 4/4, and then we're back to 10/8 or whatever. I'm sorry if that was the most boring moment at a concert you've ever experienced. I'm ending this tour in Anderson, in my hometown, with the Anderson Symphony Orchestra. orchestra. And so all of January and February I was writing charts for the orchestra on all these songs. And when I got to this one, it was like I had to go back and listen to the record and count out these things. And I've been playing this song, but I never count in my head, I'm just going off a feel. So it was like mind-bending to figure out actually what this song is on paper. So anyway, there's probably two of you that found that really exciting. The past 30 seconds, you're like, finally, time signature. They never talk about time signature. It's called